Yo, yo, what up, YouTube? First 4 minutes of this game was standard stuff. Ended up farming for T2 Doom Orb. Then opted to go for teleport over beads. So he's just dead in this scenario. He has no way to get out of my ult. Yanking him again. The win con in this game, in my eyes, is Kama. I want to make sure that he goes even or ahead, preferably, because that god from behind, it's one of the worst gods in the entire game, in my opinion. You hit like a wet noodle, and the only CC that you have is a slow. You have 4 damaging abilities. It's just tough. So I made sure to do everything in my power to try to make sure that Solo won early on. Ganesh ended up using his dash. The free kill, no beads, nom nom. Tried ganking Scotty, sat there for a couple of seconds. She was in tower. So I figured she had a ward. Really important thing to know when you're playing jungle if you're new. Buy a sentry if you're even or ahead. It just makes your ganks more successful. This is a great example right here. I just previously cleared a ward and she stuck around for the wave. I've been in that scenario where I panic beads, had now Kuang coming up from the rear, and I pee a little, press one too many buttons that I shouldn't have. It happens to the best of us. Probably didn't need the beads. Juke the Bastet cat. 200 HP. Another good tip. If you have map awareness and you can see where everybody is, you don't need to be full HP to clear the jungle. Some people might back in that situation and delay their speed timer. This is just less farm that you're going to be getting throughout the entire game. So I figured I'd show that. Make sure to always try to get farm. It can be quite easy to fall behind if you're not farming in this meta. And you're not getting kills. You can just perma-gank and make sure and invade their camps. Definitely a riskier playstyle, especially when you're playing a late game hyper carry. We know that everybody is over on solo side on the enemy team. It was kind of close. We'll take the gold plate. I tried backing for my speed Bastet, did end up jacking it while we were doing gold, or at some point during my time from coming back, because that's exactly what I did. I ran straight to speed off base. Speed's not up. I'm like unlucky. Then I check. I take those. That kill is massive. This makes it to where the enemy team has to hover over their speed. And I did see it up on the map. I'm just such a greedy pig. I chose to go for mid. Hide the clone behind the rock. Yeah, if I were the Ganesh or the Sola in that situation, and I was aware that my Bastet died at the T2, I would have warded speed. Just know that's what most jungles are going to do. If they're making plays like that, if they're that deep in your jungle, they are looking for a camp to steal.
Your right tower is under attack.
Man, that sucks. That would be such a massive buff to Kuang, man. If people couldn't use abilities when he initiates the ult, like as soon as you hear the cue. Because I would have killed Fen there if he couldn't 3 out of it. I don't know if that's intended or not, but I feel like it should. It should be like a vacuum. If you don't have a CC immune move, this is such a force play, by the way. But if you don't have a 4 CC immune move, like, Kuang should just execute you. There are a lot of ways to outplay the ult.
completed.
It could also just be a ping issue. Like I said, I'm not fully aware if that is intended for Fen to be able to 3 out of my ult when I hear it go off. I know it's always been a thing, but
Ultimate is down, on my way.
Bestet was showing over a ward, and I tried saying be careful.
Left lane, help, left lane.
There's 2 people over there. Scotty is dead. Our ADC made a good play, and Horus just decides to go over while Solo is dying. Now he's a support with auras, just big chillin', clearing a wave instead of helping us with gold. I'm on tilt. I should not be on this gold. Our Jing was splitting for the T2, which is arguably the better play since our Horus made that call. But I had just a mindset of wanting to do gold. And that was a mistake. I am totally aware of it. Now, in the moment, we try to do what's right.
Ward here. Enemy left lane. Chase the enemy. Chase the enemy. Chase the enemy. Chase the enemy.
Scotty was caught out. Ganesh ult was doing no damage.
Attack the Gold Fury.
I think he wasn't leveling it. What it felt like anyway.
Enemies of the Fire Giant. Unacceptable.
Yeah, I don't think that they could have done Pyro or FG. For sure not FG.
Falling back. Need healing.
Power play coming in. We are giga fed.
Yes.
Looking to get both the objectives.
Enemies have returned to base. Attack. Yes. On my way.
I did like this Kama.
Be careful left. On my way.
Does kind of suck that he didn't get ahead though. I double sentry that. Bad play. This Fenrir was a good player. He seemed to be landing his stuff. I haven't played with him too much. Maybe a couple of times. Ganesh uses beads there. I don't know how that 3 misses. Feels bad. Yeah. Even though I babied out, we still end up killing Scylla.
Group up. Enemy spotted.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That speeds again from Ganesh. For some reason I thought that that was really early. I think he upgraded him.
Attack Fire Giant. Fire Giant. Attack Fire Giant. Attack Fire Giant.
This build slaps, by the way. I could have gone for Telkines since we have a 4 physical team and I'm the only magical, but I did choose to still go demonic just because Fen was an issue and he was building magical defense. It was troll to dump my 2. I did have speed buff, so I might have been able to catch up with her. It doesn't kill in the end. Fen had a nice stun. Yeah, this is a bad call. For sure, gold is still up, pyro's coming up, and there's a mid tower. We don't have our whole team, no reason to risk over You know, getting left Phoenix, it's arguably the worst Phoenix to get in the entire game out of the three. So the two Phoenixes, nothing crazy happened. We just got them for free pretty much. And EFG, like they just rolled over for a while. My ult damage did help with that. I don't even know if I needed it. Probably didn't. That was a fun AO game. I'm still probably going to play ranked from time to time, just not every single video from now on. Still going to be playing some Slash. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. The consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.